7 News.
A neighborhood in fear. Random people wandering through a previously quiet neighborhood that saw an increase in crimes.
Tonight in a Target 7 investigation, Jason McNabb shows how a single house could be responsible for all of it and the shocking discovery the city found in a backyard.
So we moved here originally because we loved it. We thought the location was great.
Alondra and Joshua Escabel say not much happened in this neighborhood near Cibola High School, and the police agree.
It was a very quiet neighborhood.
That is until new renters moved in to this house.
Cops consistently in the neighbor's house.
Over the past year, the Escabels say they began to see strange people wandering in the neighborhood.
You could see them coming in with bags, thuggish and homeless people.
They even captured this video of one of them urinating by their home.
There was 10 to 12 people a day just circulating, coming and going and coming and going.
Then the crime started.
I was in the process of moving, put my kiddos' clothing and her dresser items into my luggage, loaded it into the back of my car, walked inside to go get more items, came back out, the luggage was gone.
The theft of her suitcase caught on this Ring camera video. Target 7 was there, talking to Kimberly, shortly after police caught the person who allegedly took it. There were other crimes too.
And they opened up all the mailboxes and they actually took out all the mail of everybody here.
Records show police were called to the area of the house 49 times in the past year. But it was code enforcement that made a shocking discovery. They uncovered this tunnel system built on the property, and it led to an underground bunker.
Have you ever seen anything like this before here in Albuquerque?
Nothing like that, not in my career.
Chris Patterson is APD's Northwest Area Commander. He says the bunker caught their attention, and recently they stepped up patrols.
It was a large dug-in tunnel network. It had support structures, there was concrete, there were bricks inside. It was pretty large, that was built into the backyard of the house that led into the adjoining arroyo.
He believes criminals were using the bunker to hide out.
There's definitely some auto thefts that we've been able to track back to it, some property crimes, packages being stolen from porches, luggage items taken from people's cars, so some auto break-ins, and then obviously we think there's probably also a drug nexus as well.
But the tenants were allowed to stay.
So we had assumed that they were going to be getting evicted.
The owner of the home started the process to evict the tenants. He's also had the bunker filled in. But neighbors want to know, why didn't the city do something sooner? They said the problem started a year ago.
We may be the ones that are charging the crimes, but we're not part of that process to evict people out or condemn the houses.
The city has a nuisance abatement ordinance that's used to deal specifically with properties like this. If criminal activity happens 3 times within a 3-month span, they can condemn the property. So why wasn't it used?
We had no idea that there were existing calls for service at that point in time.
Jeremy Kaiser oversees code enforcement. He says the use of the ordinance wasn't even on their radar.
Those calls were not dealing with the subterranean excavation that was being conducted on the property.
Knowing what we know now, Jeremy, do you think that the nuisance abatement ordinance would have eventually come into play with this particular property?
If the property owner did not take care of the tunnel system, because that is something that creates a massive safety issue, yes, the nuisance ordinance would have taken place.
But neighbors are still on edge.
This community is super scared. And just the fact that they're still there.
The tenants have until the end of March to leave. For Target 7,
Maybe they're renting out the bunker? I have no idea.
I'm Jason McNabb.
Years ago, before it was disbanded, the Safe City Strike Force was primarily responsible for enforcing the nuisance abatement ordinance.